Good morning, hero. It's Bry, inside quiet voice. It's New Year's Eve. I'm excited about that. Hey, let me show you something real quick. Before I set my, you know what, let me put the Oura ring on right now so we can get that going. All right, Oura ring, airplane mode. I'll tell you what, I'm feeling zesty right now. Great night of sleep. Let's see what Oura has to say once I figure out how to get this. There we go. All right, there we go. We're syncing. And we're out. All right, there's my home screen. Now, I recently created something called heroic mode on my phone. You know, you can go into focus mode or sleep mode or whatever. I'm in heroic mode. It's kind of fun. No notifications are coming in. I am all in focused. All right, let's go to the heroic app. Yesterday I showed you the one-tap commit. Today I'm going to show you my full thing. I'm also going to tell you about Sleep 101. So before I forget, let's go there. Check out Sleep in theory. You can see that we have a ton of categories. We've got the content types, right? So plus ones, philosopher's notes, 101s, the toolbox, and basic training. And then we've got different categories: ancient wisdom, modern science, mental toughness, habits, sleep. So I'm going to give you a sleep tip tonight when we look, or today when we look at my last night's sleep score. But we've got 40 plus ones on sleep. Sleep is a sport for me, if you haven't noticed yet. And then we've got a ton of philosopher's notes on some of the best sleep books out there. And then we've got Sleep 101, which is one of my favorite 101s. And then in the Mastery series, we're going to launch the Heroic Mastery Program January 15th. But as part of the coach program, we go even deeper into your sleep and masterpiece days, etc. Anyway, I'm not going to one-tap today, Heroic. I love this step-by-step. There's something about me seeing my identities, my virtues, and my targets that makes it just so much more real for me. I was talking to a new friend who is doing some really important work in the world, and we were talking about how we feel the same way about it. You know, the one-tap's really cool, but it's quick, it's efficient. But Stephen Covey talks about the difference between being efficient and being effective in relationships. So just because you can do something quickly doesn't mean you're doing it right. So I like to go through the process. Now, again, this takes me, when I'm not set in the context like this, 2 minutes, maybe 2.5 minutes. If you don't have 2 minutes, 1 minute, 2 minutes, even 3 minutes in the beginning of the day to set your intention to who you're committed to being, you're too busy. As I playfully said at a weekend event to X hundreds of people that came out, let me follow you around for a day. Let me see if I can find a minute or 2 or 3 in your day that you could put into committing to being your best self. Now, as a disciplined athlete, well, I'm committed to getting my energy, my work, my love dialed in so I can be energized, productive, and connected. I'm disciplined, I'm calm, I'm confident. Yes, I'm strong, I'm grounded. I'm energized, I'm tranquil, I'm zesty. How about you? What are your virtues? I'm going to be in bed for 9 to 10 hours. It's my number one thing. I was in bed for 9 hours and 40 minutes last night. I'm going to meditate an hour this morning. Do my deal, 1, 10, 100, 1,000. I'm going to move for 30 minutes. I'm going to do that cold plunge. Let's go. Digital sunset. I've been weak on that lately. Perfect. So I'm looking at that and I'm saying, all right, tighten that up a little bit. You've been working hard this week. That's fine. You don't need to hit these targets every single day perfectly. The point is you set the target so you know when you miss. An archer goes out and they don't hit every target they set for themselves that day, right? But they know when they missed and then they can adjust. That's what this whole thing is for. It's not to do it perfectly. It's to know how you can do it a little bit better each day. Do my breath training, PEMF Nano V. I'm going to do my opening series, my 11 burpees, 1,000 seconds. Yes, yes, yes. Trail. Oh, God, I love our trail. BFR. I haven't done Go Ruck in a while. I keep on committing to it, but I keep on not doing it. I'm installing that habit. Perfect. Let me just pick the darn thing up today. All right, I'm going to do my sun salutation, pull-ups, burpees, 1,000 meters of rowing, 10,000 steps. Today's going to be a mid-math day. Again, follow my nutrition protocol, caffeine curfew, last meal by 3. I did that well yesterday. I should see good heart rate. We'll see when we get to Oura. No news today. I'll hit my Oura activity. Am I going to do 14,300 steps? Let's see. All right. I'm going to earn my trident, which is getting in that cold plunge, in bed by 7:15. Yes, that's like me. Sleep in the Citadel. Cold exposure. Lock in 40 targets. Go me. as a heroic philosopher CEO. It's a Saturday. It's New Year's Eve. But you know what? I'm like Stephen King. I work 365 days a year. Get up super early. Oops, there we go. I'm focused on win. Family's asleep. I'm hitting it. One more day. Get my AM deep work time block in. I am fiercely ambitious. I'm unapologetically intense. I'm focused on what's important now. I'm iconoclastic, relentless, anti-fragile, calm. I missed doing this yesterday. I did the one tap and I'm like, no. I want to feel this. I'm confident. I have indomitable will, personal humility. We've talked about how each of these things means something to me. These are the 4 things that a individual looks for in a leader. Honesty, they're forward-looking, they're competent, they're inspiring. Perfect. I want to be that today. Diligent, patient, persistent. I think of Gwenka every time I tap those. I'm wise, I'm magnanimous. Magnanimous literally means great soul. I want to have a great soul, which is the soul force idea. Dignified. Dignified is to be worthy, to be dignified. I want to be worthy of being in a position where I'm sharing my life, I'm leading our movement, etc. I don't take that for granted. That's why I work as hard as I do, one of the main reasons. Recommit to my vow, do the most important thing today. Shut down complete. I'll do that earlier today, but I'll put that in just as a reminder. Let's go SHO. It's the new name for the show, by the way. I gotta see if I can get my buddy Sean Casey, who's a dear friend, big heroic investor, former Major League Baseball guy, who's now on MLB Network. He sent me this video in the MLB studio. Let's go. Quiet voice. It's an inside joke that makes me laugh. I'm going to do these mastery sessions at 1:01. So I'm going to ask him if I can share that video with you in one of these. Mastery at 1:01 p.m. every single day is coming soon. I got that in there now, so I remind myself, get excited about it. January 15th. Heroic strategic vision crafting. I'm going to reconnect to our community, read a page of their notes. I'm going to send a voice memo this morning. I am going to read today. I'm reading Jesse Itzler's Living with the Seal after finishing David Goggins' Never Finished. Wow. That dude makes me look like I'm asleep right now. I'm going to find the time, find the energy, crush it. Teamwork makes a dream work. Yes, it does. Last call by 4:30. Yep, maybe much earlier than that because it's the weekend. Desk will be in ready state. I will strive for excellence. Let's go. I am a joyful soulmate. I'm present. I'm joyful. I'm encouraging. I'm grateful. I'm connected. I'm patient. I'm kind. I'm generous. I'm loving. I'm fun. I'm playful. I'm calm. I'm confident. I'm zesty. Boom, let's go. And again, that joyful soulmate isn't just for me and my wife. It's for me and my wife and my kids, for you. We're connecting. At least I'm trying to connect soul to soul. My daimon, your daimon, hanging out. First thing, let's go. The show. Recommit to being with my wife, eat a challenge like an energy bar, micro moments of awesome with my wife and kids. Time with the kids. Now, it's the weekend, so I'm going to spend time with the kids right after I'm done working in the morning. We may go see Puss in Boots today. Very exciting. We'll see if Mommy approves. It's on the edge. I'm going to play with the kids for sure. I'm going to read with the kids. I'm going to send my wife a love note. I'm going to kiss my wife, hug my kids. Let's go every day, every day, every day. Those micro moments make it. Phone will be away when I'm with my family, except when it's not, but I'm mindful of keeping it away. Begin the day with a smile. Already did it. Make my bed. Already did it. Admiral McRaven. I appreciate life. I appreciate you being here with me this morning. Micro moment, micro moment, micro moment, micro moment. So I'm going to go out today, so I'm going to look for moments of awesome, micro moments of awesome. Love 2.0 with people in the grocery store. You know, we're going to run some errands, movie theater. I want to take a moment, be present, micro moment, and respond to bids. Super important. I talk about that. Search bids if you're wondering what I'm talking about when I say that. I'm going to celebrate someone after praying for them. I'm going to encourage someone, act of kindness. Damage repair if I'm inevitably a little bit too whatever. And my number one self-care is going to bed early. I'm going to do that tonight. I'm going to do the dishes as an act of love. And then no phone while driving. I only use this on the weekend because I don't drive during the week. Unless I do rarely. Taking Emerson to jiu-jitsu or whatever. I'm going to do laundry. It's the weekend. So I got some weekend habits I put at the bottom here. But I'm not going to do the laundry whining about it. I'm going to do it as an act of love, and I'm going to fold my little 5-year-old's pants, and I'm going to think to myself, my God, she's getting big fast. As I commit to my day, let's go. Bam! All right, feeling good, looking good. I should be in Hollywood, as Mark Devine would say, as he was going through Navy SEAL training. Love you, Commander. Another dear friend, heroic investor, let's go. I was in bed for 9 to 10 hours, as you will see. I go all the way down here. I immediately hit the target. I hit 715, as you will see. I slept with tape on my mouth because I breathed through my nose, folks. Breathing 101. I slept in the Citadel. I actually got up in the middle of the night, which I'll talk to you about. It's a little warm, a little buzzing after a great week. I sleep in the Citadel. I do these mantra prayers. We've got a +1 coming out soon to get myself back to sleep. I love you, wife. I'm committed to being with you and being worthy of being with you for 51 years. Where are we? I love to start. I'm hitting targets before I even get out of bed. I'm beginning the day with a smile. That's like me. Boom. It's a BJ Fogg idea, actually. Tiny habits. Start your day saying, today's going to be awesome. Made my bed. McRaven. Let's go. Appreciate life. Yes, I do appreciate life. And I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me and us. Let's go. All right. I'm recommitted to that 2051. By the way, I created a video that we shared, I think last night, called How I'm Setting Goals in 2023, 2025, 2030, and 2051. Check it out, in which I talk about my commitment there. This is the most important thing for me right now, by the way. So I'm doing my number one win right now. All right. We're hanging out in the app quite a bit. I'm going to go to Oura. We'll see what we're doing, then we'll come back to the app I want to share. Actually, you know what? Check out this +1 today. It's 11:59, 33 seconds on 12:31. I'm recording this on New Year's Eve. Isn't that cool? We got a +1 connected to it. Let's go. On a cosmic calendar in which the 13.8 billion years of the universe's history is put on a single year-long scale, in that calendar, all of recorded human history, 12,000 years, and 400 generations of people, shows up on the night of December 31st at about 11:59 and 33 seconds. Wow, 13.8 billion years old. That's how old our universe is. That is crazy. We just showed up, folks. All right, gratitude, hope. Oops, we got a little bug there we're fixing. Hope. Let's go. All right, hope my Oura score looks good. What do we got? There we go. I had a feeling this was going to be a good one, folks. 90. Look at that sleep score. 97. All right. Might be a little generous, but wow. All right. Airplane mode. I worked my protocol yesterday. Frankly, I was a little tired yesterday. Had a good score, but I've been going hard. So I doubled down on the protocol. The better you feel, the more committed you are to your protocol. The worse you feel, the more committed you are to your protocol. So I made sure that I was dialed in yesterday. Let's see. Again, heart rate variability is fine. It's not great, but I'll take it. Excuse me. That was nice, huh? We've got the resting heart rate, HRVs looking good. Sleep bounce is getting back up. I think the sleep bounce was a little lower. All right. So now I'm trying to see, like, why was I a 88 versus a 90? All right, well, today my recovery index is fully loaded. You see that? Recovery index, ooh, a little bit different. Yesterday was close to optimal, fully stacked, but not quite. So my recovery index was great and was basically perfect. And that is because, look at how quickly my heart rate lowered. See, it took a little bit longer yesterday than it did today. Now that's because I ate my last meal and I ate a little bit less. I hit that target, the 3 p.m. target. That alone accounted for some of the change. I can't say the full 2 points, but there we go. When I get that sleep balance back to optimal, I'll be in the higher 90s. All right, so there we go. That's my only good right there. Cool, that's fun. So I'm looking at what's working. I'm looking at what needs some work. And there you go. All right, so they liked my sleep. 97. My God, look at that REM. That's crazy. I've only gotten a 97 sleep score a couple of times. Now, for fun, check out my monthly sleep score average. This is my monthly sleep score average. 94, 93, 94, 94, 94, 93, 94, 95. Now, I got to tell you something interesting about that. My highest all-time sleep score came in the most challenging month, frankly, of my life. In April of 2022, we launched the Heroic app, and 2 days before we launched the Heroic app, we got a letter from the SEC made out to our legal department. I was hoping the SEC was going to send me a letter congratulating us on being the first company to ever raise $5 million via the new crowdfunding regulations. Instead, they sent us a letter looking into our crowdfunding. And I knew we did everything at the highest possible moral and technical level, so I didn't lose sleep over that. But wow, okay, cool, let's go. Longer chat, everything got resolved. Uh, in 7 months, usually takes 24.1 months. The firm that we hired to help us get through the process hired me to do their keynote. In this particular score, to talk to their partners and all that kind of stuff. And I'm going to share that talk actually soon. But anyway, I got the highest score. Did I ever get to 95 before? No, 94. So I averaged over 90 all year in 2022 because sleep is a sport for me and I work my protocol, especially when things are challenging. So I doubled down on my sleep protocol in the most challenging month of the year, in one of the most challenging months of my life, and I slept better and I got a higher sleep score than I ever had before because I worked my protocol. The worse you feel, the more committed you are to the protocol. The better you feel, the more committed you are to your protocol, etc. Anyway, 97. So, okay, they were generous here. I was up more in the middle, so that is not a 97 sleep score. Fine. Right here in the middle, I got up, and I actually turned I accidentally left the heater on. I don't like sleeping with the heater on. I'd rather have an extra blanket. Again, I don't live in a cold area, but I don't like heat. I like my temperature 67 degrees or a little bit cooler, and I don't like the heat kicking in. So I actually found myself up a little bit here, etc. But anyway, the numbers I always look at, as you know, wow, that's crazy. 3 hours and 45 minutes of REM. I was processing some stuff apparently. 41% of my quality sleep. Deep sleep, 2 hours and 19 minutes. That's a total of 67% quality sleep. I have never had that before. That's a function of working really hard last week and working the protocol equally hard. All right, there you go. Activity, again, I don't really care about you. Perfect. I haven't met my daily goals. Wah, too bad. All right, again, that's a really high average score. I'm not too concerned about that. Okay, cool. Thank you, Aura. Appreciate that. More than anything, I like just tracking it. See, 7:16 is when I went to bed. You see that? I commit to going to bed at 7:15. That's the thing that's most important for me. The score may or may not be what I want it to be, but did I hit the thing I had control over? What time I went to sleep? And did I stay in bed for the time I say I'm going to stay in bed? 9 hours and 42 minutes. And again, there's a ton of research on the power of sleep. I'm going to encourage you to check that out. You can go via the categories, or you can come over here and search sleep. Same thing. You'll find Optimal Sleep 101. You'll find those plus ones. These are sorted by, we have 205 notes in which I reference sleep from Arianna Huffington's Sleep Revolution. Let's go there actually. She has a great big idea in this great book on sleep, the most underrated health habit. Let's see, where do we go? Making money because you sleep. This is great. Jeff Bezos, Warren Buffett. These guys sleep. Sleeping with athletes. You want to look at Roger Federer's sleep habits, LeBron James' sleep habits. Peak performers prioritize their sleep. It is your most underrated health habit, as Ariana says. We're not getting enough sleep. That is not a wise approach to life. Where did I want to find the... She gives, is it in this one? Oh, I don't know. There's a sleep study on, you know what? Let me actually do a search. This may not be where I find it, but Stanford. There's a Stanford sleep study on extending your sleep to 10 hours. And the athletes that did it got this great, no, all right, I'm not finding it right now. So I'm going to move on, sadly. But there you go. Join me tomorrow, by the way. We've got a New Year's Day party, 1:01 p.m. Central Time. I'm going to be there. We've already got way over 1,000 people that have signed up to join us. We'll put the link in the show note. If you're part of our community, you should have already gotten the email announcing it. We'd love to see you there. Let's kick off our year strong. Check out how I set goals for 2023, 25, 30, and 2051. And actually, one more thing I want to share. Enjoyful Soulmate. This is important. So, no phone while driving. Texting while driving is a very, very dangerous thing. So, I've actually got a target. No phone while driving. Let's see if I got this in here. Texting. That might be in there. But, texting while driving is actually more dangerous than driving drunk. The most dangerous thing you can do while multitasking. There you go. There's the +1. The most dangerous thing you can do while multitasking, can you guess what it is? It's driving. Texting while driving. My hunch is you don't drive around drunk and or appreciate others that do. Thank you. If you do, get to work on that. But research shows texting while driving is way more dangerous than driving while drunk. So I have that as a target in my protocol. Don't text while driving. All right. Happy almost New Year. Well, Happy New Year. It's officially day one. But you know what? Every day is day one for us heroes. Day one. Let's go.